Counter conditioning. We're gonna teach the dog a new way of thinking. So if you have a dog that maybe doesn't like its feet touched or doesn't like to be picked up or its nails trimmed and it gives you attitude or growls or barks or does all that funky behavior, we're gonna teach the dog that when they allow us to do those things, good things happen. So in this video, I'm gonna use food as a reward. So I use a high value food. So chicken will be what I use. If you have not taught your dog how to walk on a leash and prong collar, you've got to do that first. It's really important that that's dialed in before you move forward, because the leash and prong collar is gonna be a tool that we're gonna use throughout this whole process. So watch the leash reactivity video if you haven't done that yet. If you have a dog that is, you know, will bite you, if it has bite history, if it has any of those behaviors, whether it's big or small, watch the muzzle training video first. You can do all of this with the muzzle on the dog. I apologize ahead of time for the video if my casts are a little distracting. Over the weekend, I had a dog fight break out and I got in the middle of it. So if you've got those things in place, let's get moving. Okay, so I've got 2 leashes on little Dennis here. One is tied to the door handle up there. The other one is just a little short leash just so I can communicate with him. So the reason that I have this one on, if you've got a dog that needs to have a muzzle on them, you know that the dog could get a little aggressive or maybe nip or bite, you wanna put yourself on a tie back and then take that dog to the very end of that leash. So as you're working with the dog right here, should he decide to turn and lunge or snap, he can't go any further because he's tied back. And then it gives me the perfect opportunity to correct him and let him know that's not the behavior I'm looking for. So with Dennis, he doesn't like his tail touched. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to move my hand down him and pet him slowly. When I get to his tail, I'm gonna reward him and tell him good job. Every time he allows me to get to the tail without growling or without getting kind of funky, I'm gonna reward him. Okay, here we go. All right, good boy. So over here, I've got chicken in my hand. Every time I touch his tail, I'm gonna tell him good job. Good boy, and give him chicken. That's a good boy. Good job, Dennis. No, don't eat that chicken. Touch his tail. So I know there's nothing wrong with his tail. This is just a learned behavior. He's my dog. I've had him since he was a puppy. Nothing bad ever happened to him. It just was, he didn't like his tail touched when he was little, and I did everything wrong. I coddled him. I didn't touch his tail, and as he got older, it just got worse. That's a good boy. Come here. Come over here so we can see you in the camera. Good job. That's a good job. Good boy. So over and over and over is what I do. I'm gonna keep using my words and telling him good job and praising him, because eventually I'm gonna take the food away. I'm not always just gonna feed you chicken so that I can touch your tail. He doesn't like his feet touched either, so we're gonna move to feet. Nice job. This isn't gonna happen in one setting. This is something I'm gonna work on for about a week. I'm gonna do this 20 minutes twice a day. So over here, I'm gonna grab this foot. Good boy. And you can't tell in the video, but his body's a little rigid. It's really, I know this is uncomfortable for him, but he's learning that good things happen when he lets me do this. So you can hear he's gonna start, no, no. Good. Good boy. So I didn't have any chicken for that, and I just used my voice to tell him no. I'm gonna get a little bit more focus from him. Dennis, sit. Nice job. Okay, now I'm gonna try for his feet. No. So if he's growling, and I'm gonna use this to tell him no. 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 Good boy. Hey, look at what you did. That's a good boy. That's a good boy. Good. Good. He's fighting it. Less growl. Good boy. That's a good boy, Dennis. Nice. Good job, buddy. Good job. No. No. So what I want him to learn is that the pressure doesn't go away when he acts like that. No. No. Good boy. Good boy. So in the past, anytime he has growled or acted like that, whatever he didn't want to happen went away. Meaning, if I were touching his foot and he growled, or somebody was trying to clip his nails and he growled, the pressure just went away. So what I'm teaching him now is, I'm gonna hold on to your foot. I'm not gonna let you growl me away. We're gonna work through this and you're gonna learn that nothing bad happened. Nice job, buddy. Good boy. Use your voice and use your food, and you can wean out the food. So that's the basics of counter conditioning. You're just teaching your dog that nothing bad happens when they allow you to pick them up or touch their paws or clip their nails or touch their tail, whatever the situation is, and that actually good things happen. That's why you're using the food and you're using your voice. If you found this video helpful, like it, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell. If there's something you need help with and I haven't addressed it and you can't find a video for it, drop a comment. Let me know what you're struggling with and I will do my best to get to everything.